Welcome back to Neo. Alright. So now that we've split up, we only have Rindo and Beat to play off for the rest of the day.
So they actually did make 2 variations for if you choose to split up or not. That's interesting.
Oh boy, it's the Dwibs show.
Well, the cutscenes that take place during this particular part are non-voiced, so it will be very easy for them to create a split path here.
Of course. Well, I'll admit some games have even gone with the voice one, but yeah, that's a good point. Regardless, though, are you going to show us the alternative at some point, or just tell us what the alternative
No,
is?
the alternative basically is like this. We just do it the old-fashioned way, which means we have to take down a bigger boss at the end, like where all of them gang up on us. So by doing this, you're technically making things easier for yourself. But the trade-off is that you only have 2 party members for the rest of the day, which means you don't have as many options in combat. So basically, it's a trade-off. Do you want to keep all your party members, meaning you contain all your usual setup and psychs, right? But you only have to fight a tougher boss, but with more people. Or you can choose to split up, meaning you'll get an easier time with the combat, but you have less options because you only have 2 party members for now. So basically,
interesting.
Pick whatever option pleases you best, I guess.
The different bosses. I'm assuming that because we did
more
this,
people.
We'll only have to fight like Kanon essentially. But if we stuck with the team together, we'd have to fight both Kanon and Motoy's teams, I presume.
Basically, yeah. By doing this, we're taking both of them at once.
I'm guessing you prefer this one because of the dialogue you get during this version?
Because it's fun to see the reactions to how the teams are split up, as you just saw. So.
Oh, I get it. So basically, in this version, you get versions about them in regards to them being split up. Whereas I'm guessing if you just went with the team as a whole, they're more normal.
It's more normal. In here, I think this particular path is more interesting.
Also, Beat, check it out. Land sharks, just like the one that killed your sister in front of your very eyes.
And then Beat has a traumatic flashback.
Fuck the sharks!
Jesus Christ.
Those flipping Batman on them. Ah, nostalgic. Yes, Theo?
No, it was nothing. Go on.
I am vengeance. I am the knight. I am Beatman.
Fun fact, they only had... Fun fact, originally in Arkham City, you were gonna repel the shark with shark repellent, but they deemed that too silly, so instead they just have Batman punch the hell out of that thing.
Yeah, this isn't 60s Batman.
No, don't you see, Dwebs? How about this? I have an even better one. That's cliche. The 60s Batman joke is cliche. Here's what happens, Dwebs. When Beat eats a banana, a spectacular metamorphosis occurs. Beat is Banana Man. I'm not kidding, by the way, for those who don't know, that's an actual British superhero cartoon. So...
Really?
Yes.
Banana Man.
A kid that eats bananas and turns into Banana Man. It's as silly as you're thinking right now.
I mean, I would like to remind you that in at least one, if not multiple episodes of Doctor Who, the actual invading alien race that tried to conquer the Earth was repelled by making them listen jazz music. So, there is that too. British series can be very silly. That's what I mean.
I mean, we're the same nation that created characters like Dennis the Menace.
Mm-hmm.
The British one, by the way.
Indeed.
The funnier one.
And there we are.
Don't get better than this.
We kicked their asses.
Yes, and we got a gold star even. There we are. Dogenzaka is ours.
The various beauties have been murdered. Booyaka! This place is ours now.
619.
Sure looks like it.
Hey!
It's your boy coming at you with another news flash. And it's double trouble. The Wicked Twisters just claimed 2 zones at once.
There you go.
expressway area is ours now, too. I can't believe it. Those two actually got along. Fred and Nuggy really did it. They did something without killing each other.
Together they are Froggy. What's the deal, Twisterinos? Did you multiply? Oh
I mean, we're both blonde, so maybe.
Or did you divide so you could add some more turf to your collection?
Only show was here to witness this mathematical miracle.
Divide and conquer.
I know, right?
Divide and conquer.
I bet the beauties and the pure hearts are shaking in their shoes right now. Plot twist. This is actually show in disguise, and that's your clue. Shaking with rage, that is. Are you gonna take that, or are you gonna dogpile them at this address right here?
Right.
They're gonna take whatever we dish out, yo.
Yep. Let's do it.
Oh. Them's fighting words.
You feel me, Rindo? Let's move. Roger.
All right, everyone. Let's mosey.
There you go. Alright. 2-0 East. It is. I think, yeah, I'm going to first check something. Yeah.
What to do?
Alright, so it seems like we only have O East left. What to do? Alright. Go on, Pedro, leave the pause menu, please. Thank you.
Wait, I still haven't figured out what to do yet.
Yes, you have.
Yes, you do.
Move on.
We're moving on.
This is it. The Varia Beauties' last stand.
What?
Speak of the devil, yo. Ain't that them?
Well, well.
Oh,
Well, that one's remember we saw this guy before.
Yeah.
Well, if it isn't everyone's favorite, so sorry, kids. But if you think you're getting any further, then you fought wrong.
This is mean
It's
to
honest-
guy from the day
it's
before.
honestly hard for me to
Material.
tell if sometimes they mean for that to be the same
Joke's on
person or
you,
if it's
pal.
just
I
another
ain't caught a
clone
single
NPC.
thing since you started talking.
Hold on a sec. Aren't you that Neku guy?
Everyone pointed
wait,
him and
I'm
laughed.
I'm much better looking. For the last time. The name's Pete, yo! Get it through y'all's thick heads already!
It seems news does not travel as quick as we may have believed.
Here, I'll help you out, yo. Let's go, Rindo.
Sure.
I'll spell it for you as I pummel you. B-E-A-T.
All right. Let's do
I said
that.
I beat your ass!
Taking me.
Basically, yeah.
We got this.
Well, it works on both ways. It works both as a good way for what it does, as well as sort of as the music pun with Peter and
Also,
Rhyme.
penguin noises.
Oh crap!
This really is a Batman episode.
I guess so.
I could have thought it looked a lot different than I thought it.
Yes, got it.
They had a lot of rehabilitation.
Maybe this is the universe of Batman Ninja.
Looking forward to that sequel.
My turn now.
There you go. Drop the beat. All right. Yeah, like I said, when you have only 2 party members, obviously your options are much more limited. Remember, like,
Pop goes the penguin.
More like Varian Daddies.
ha ha ha.
What a story, Peter.
Or Varia Uglies that I've pummeled you.
We're duties.
You got a lot of nerve taking me on,
We've
yo.
got this in the bag.
Confident, are we?
Yes.
Away.
Mm-hmm.
Love how during battles like these, there's a bunch of noise going, hey, maybe we can get our licks in while we're at it.
Yeah, including
There we
those
are.
frogs over.
Let's keep it up.
Indeed.
You know, the one time I've had Frog, it was incredibly bony. Not what I expected from Frog, honestly.
Kaboom.
There we are. Gotta be a bit more conservative.
And a Bomberman now.
So, I'm guessing the main disadvantage of going with a smaller team is just you can't load as many abilities.
Obviously. It's much harder to raise your groove.
Just gotta keep it up, yo.
The boss of this area has appeared.
Hey, B, I'm pretty sure that's the area leader.
Not the team's actual boss, I
We should
presume.
probably approach with...
Leroy!
The hell's this? Y'all ain't even gonna roll out the red carpet for your special guests, yo?
Caution.
Icky twisters.
Go ahead, Jova.
We will.
Oh wait, no, never mind. This
Once
was
we
this
actually
one.
get
This is
some
the guy
guests
that
who
Tail
warrant
played.
special treatment.
Sorry, never mind. This is the guy that Tail played. Go ahead too.
Pretty brave of you to show up as a duo. Aren't you scared?
Oh, you could change your voice.
It's one of my powers.
Nah, we ain't. But you ought to be.
Kid with a couple of drap dummies like you.
You're either very brave or very stupid.
Both. These zone is our last stronghold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Backstreet. What a.
And as a rare beauty, I will defend it to my dying breath.
Fine.
Okay, so you'll go out with honor like the rest of the
We're the gang with a
NPCs.
passion for fashion, and we won't lose to the likes of you.
Sure.
Is that a Totally Spies quote?
Is it?
I don't know.
Or is it,
not
or is
that I
it from Gem of the
recall.
Holograms or something?
Sorry, but you're no match
I
for me.
mean,
These
it
punks
could
is
honestly
done
come
for.
from just about anything.
Alright, here we are.
Bombs away.
Hey, Noise, you want to maybe attack the other team instead of us? Okay,
Well,
thanks.
most-
Why are you always
Logic
attacking
trouble.
us? This isn't exactly fair.
Wait, Lips. You're telling me that this game ain't fair? And you're really not realizing this.
Yes. Yes.
It wasn't fair in the first game, Lips. What made you think this one was gonna be different?
I mean, at least it was just us, the one team to attack. There's this other team right here. They're just targeting us.
Well, that's the thing, Lips. There's nothing in the rules that says that says they can do that, so...
Well, the rules need changing.
Really killed it.
The team must have slipped
Well, Dwebs,
plenty
in
to
that
the
case,
guys.
Dwebs, you need to take down the composer and become the new composer so you can change the rules.
I already did that earlier. I shot him in the head. From behind, obviously.
And there we go.
We did it.
Area claimed.
We did it. We actually beat them. Yeah, turns out defeating the composer's a lot easier than I thought.
Beat them.
Beat
Just wait till
them.
he's asleep. The beauties just couldn't handle a couple of beasts like you and me.
Ah.
Gotta say, that was easier than I thought, yo.
These newer players are a lot softer than the old guard.
Yes. Yeah, she was right about splitting up. Nice one, Captain.
So I'm guessing if we have the whole team, then we basically also have to
Well,
do the
heck-
Pure Hearts section.
Mhm.
Technically, it was Nagi's idea.
Yep, it also takes longer as well, yeah.
Speaking of which, I hope she and Fret are okay. Cause to them,
Yo, Rindo!
Fret, Nagi.
Oh my god, what happened to Nagi? She looks exhausted.
Yep. Better than
So-
good. It was great.
Okay, Tony.
Go ahead, Jova.
I hesitate to offer such effusive praise.
As in, like, it wasn't that great.
Yeah, she can't even agree with Fred on that.
Either way, you did a great job. And soon everyone's gonna hear about it.
Alright.
Let's see those results.
Here we go.
Hey,
News flash! Scramble Slammers!
Man, it's gonna feel great to hear him call our name.
whoa there.
The Vera Beauties have claimed a new area as their own. You just had to jinx it,
Womp
Fred.
womp.
What? When?
While you weren't looking. They took a risk by giving up their last spot, but I'd say it paid off.
Somehow the variability's returned.
You beauties are keeping it hot, and for that you deserve mad props. That feeling when we're not the underdogs, so they don't cheer us on.
I thought we was done for the day, yo.
Perhaps the previous leader resisted as a mere diversion tactic.
Diversionary tactic.
I mean, I guess I gotta give him credit. That's not a bad
Diversionary
idea.
tactic.
Get this, Shiroi. Surprisingly, Fred and Nagi were able to do their part just fine.
Oh,
Although Nagi was exhausted coming from when coming back.
So what's it gonna be, Twisterinos?
Hey, Shiroi,
he's
maybe.
just like me.
Well, that's the thing, Shiroi. The game never. Okay, don't worry. This is not a spoiler because the game never says that this is just a theory of mine. This doesn't have anything to do with what the game does. Like, I have to wonder if maybe Nagi also has something akin to a social battery thing, like you call it.
So it's at the area around 10-4.
Yeah, I say we go take it back.
It tends to happen with introverts.
Weird. How could they have taken our territory? I thought they had to actually beat
And
us
other
to
people
take
too.
territory.
No, hold on. There you go.
Let's take back the area. That implies we lost it. But I thought in order to take territory, they had to beat us.
My guess is they came there and defeated the turf noise or whatever. All right. So let's get rid of those yellow dots, because reasons.
That is more important than life itself.
Of course it is. Don't you see? Okay, moving on. Okay.
All right.
Better brace ourselves. This is the big one.
This will totally be the end of it.
Of course.
I can see the beauties over there.
And I can sense their murderous intent from here.
Is this what it's like to be on top? Everyone vying to track you down?
I mean, kind of.
We're talking about Batman. It's like that episode of that guy that supposedly kills him.
For real? I didn't kill a thing.
Tis for the best, perhaps. Also,
That way you
popularity is overrated.
Everyone wants to be a star until they get there.
She's right, though. But, I got a bad feeling about this.
Don't matter what you feel. We got a job to do, don't we?
Never tell me the odds.
They can't touch us if we get to them first, right? Let's go!
But what if, while we're going after them, they then take another piece of territory that we once had and this turns into an endless game?
I guess we'll see.
The game doesn't end until the teams take all the turf, and even then, once they take all the turf, you have to wait 5 minutes.
And look at that.
Holds.
Alright, then now sure. Here it is. By far the most belts on the coat he's put on.
Wow.
This is very deliberate, and I am here for it.
How do you move your arms with that?
Well, you see, first
Have
you
you
have to
ever met a
fasten in the
cosplayer,
place.
Tia?
Ask Gamora.
I see. Yes, people who actually move their arms. Look, I try to imagine the practicality of this outfit.
But it'll look cool.
Screw
Oh,
that,
sure.
there's belts.
I'm sure it does. It's just that I'm pretty sure you can have the belts and the ability to move your arms.
Why does the baseball cap have a zipper on it?
Because why not, Jola?
If you want to have a flock of air, be popping out of that, like some characters do. I don't know.
Well, Jova, you said you missed the more extravagant designs from him. Well, there you go. The clothes are still have it.
Hello, welcome.
Imagine if they actually animated
And
all
here's
these clothes on the characters.
Hollyhock.
Holy cow!
See, for example, the actual pants near these Hollyhock, costumes, the belts were sure maybe don't have any practical reason, but they do not impede your movement. So there's
The
that.
first outfit we were looking at, I love that.
I'm
She
guessing
really
that
sorry, Teo. She really likes it. So
I'm guessing the idea
No,
is
I
that
mean
the
in this shop.
Okay.
I'm guessing the idea with that other outfit is that the straps are elastic.
Don't you like that red coat with the belt, Shira?
Yeah, I do. I wouldn't wear it, but I do.
Maybe the way it works, Teo, is that like Jova said, that maybe they're very flexible, so it still works just fine. Maybe.
That, or maybe there's a fastener, so like if you really do
Oh!
want to swing your arms wild, you can unfasten.
That's actually something interesting since you bring up the clothes, Shira. Guess what? Nomura actually got asked about his ideas for outfits. Actually, where does he inspiration he gets for the outfits he designs? And he says that, they ask him specifically, do you own any outfits like these? And his answer was, well, not really, except for one case. Sho Minamoto's clothes, those are actually based on actual clothing that I have. So there you go. Sho's outfit is actually an outfit that Nomura actually owns himself. So.
So Nomura has drip, as they say.
Exactly.
You know what would have been interesting though is if the outfit Nomura actually has in real life is Lulu's dress.
Anyway,
Listen,
Jova.
I will. Oh, sorry. Well, I am unable to scan his thoughts.
Well, the basic point is he's
I
my.
hate everything about Minamimoto. I think he does dress well.
So by extension, you think
People in
Nomura.
this game do.
So by extension, you think Nomura dresses well.
I guess.
Like, I have to show you how he used to dress back in the 2000s because he used to have
The choice.
yeah.
Nomura's fashion senses.
Anyway, this guy's called Maito.
Yeah.
Like the guy from the boy the hair on.
Yeah. Basically, he's Kanon's number 2. Much
All I
like
gotta do is take you down and your team is done for.
much
right?
much like Sumio is Moto's number 2. Go ahead, Jova.
Assuming you were capable of besting me in battle.
And there you go, Jova.
Joy. I hope I'm not too late.
So there you go.
A little bit.
Just a tad.
Stumio, what are you doing here?
Also,
I've come to propose we shirk the rules for a moment.
what?
You and I, we are not so different. Indulge in a little immoral behavior, if you will.
I don't like where this is going.
You're not exactly my type.
Time and
What?
place.
No, not like that! Jesus! Take down the Twisters. Remember? The orgies for later.
Remember that was the other planet they had earlier. So Sumio decided, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it.
I realize you likely lack the authority to broker this sort of negotiation on the spot.
Yeah, true.
But surely Kanon would understand you merely acted in your team's best interest. Well, why don't we take on these ruffians as a team?
Okay, now I've got a bad feeling.
Maybe
Rules
we
are
should
things to
attack.
break or something.
Maybe we should attack while they're talking.
It's sportsmanship, Jova, just like you
We're
know
not
in a Marvel
cowards
show,
like
Jova.
that. How dare you?
I swear, you really don't know how to take no for an answer. Fine, I'm in. Someone's gotta put these icky twisters in their place after all.
What we do?
And it might as well be us.
Shira on the bottom.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
This
Oh.
is Chuckle Vision now.
She turned into Piglet.
Oh,
Like that.
oh, well, actually,
Roger that.
To
I'll
me,
go
to
rally
you.
the
To me,
troops.
to you. To you, to me.
yeah.
This is seriously unfair. Yeah, see? Yeah, I said something was unfair earlier. Now he's saying it.
See, like
Man,
I did it. There you go.
Oh, you're approaching me?
it ain't about numbers. No matter that 10 year or 100, you're going down, yo.
Oh, there you go, Jova. Beat agrees with you.
Well, you want 100? My, aren't we confident? Neku.
Alright, let's say this one more time. That's it.
Deep breaths.
Hey, punk.
I ain't Neku. The name's Beat, yo. Now let's do this, Captain.
Now I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Wait, right now? Okay.
No time like the present.
Alright, let's do it.
Also, you noticed the new remix of the theme that I like. I keep forgetting how it's
Hybrid.
specifically named. Called.
Hybrid.
Yeah.
Woo, that's a lot.
But at the very least, you have your full team back for this.
There you go.
Alright, the usual. Hit them with a bomb and air juggle them.
That's that's one of my preferred tactics. Yes.
Come on, team. We see this is the same strategy they've used hundreds of times. We should be able to beat the.
Also, is it possible to program your AI teammates to use certain preferential attacks while you're not controlling them?
No. Your attacks, your partner members don't attack unless you tell them. You're in control of all characters at the same time. You just press their pin button.
I could have sworn it looked like some were fighting while
That's
you were
the thing,
fighting
Jova. You
Rindo.
can initiate the animation and switch immediately to someone else.
Yep.
Ah,
At any moment,
interesting touch.
that's kind of the point. You combo their moves, kind of like we did combo the touchscreen and the buttons in the first game. Where'd Maito and Sumio go?
You literally
They
just
ran
beat
off-
them. How did they disappear?
They left to fight another day.
They bounced, I think.
They ran away like
How
little
did you
chickens.
not notice them?
Phew. Glad to hear. Well, I was looking the other way. Okay.
What did I tell you? Ain't about the numbers, yo.
It's not about the size, it's how you use it.
Does this mean the battle for urban supremacy has finally ended?
Stop
Ring, ring,
jinxing
ring,
it.
Turns out you have to take over all of Japan.
Jesus.
Now
I
get
mean,
on the
that's kind,
train.
that's kind of what happened with the wars, but we ended up seeing Nobunaga winning.
You've got
Kinda.
mail.
Guess we'll find out.
That would be interesting if Nobunaga turned out to be a Reaper. Attention, Scramble Slammers! Got another news flash for you. Hold on to your seats, cause this is big. Ooh, the Wicked Twisters have taken all of Shibuya.
All right, we won.
I never doubted you for a second, kids.
Sure, buddy.
Sure, buddy.
Eat your mic.
Look, it's all part of the spectator show. I can't show favoritism, which brings us to our results. The undisputed champions are the Twisterinos. You really knocked it out of the park.
It turns out there's actually another team called the Twisterinos, and they won instead.
But man, what a bummer for the beauties. They started off strong, ready to paint the town red.
Well, more like pink, but sure.
But they're walking away today all black and blue.
Well, implying they'll be walking away.
I
I just want it to be over.
you don't think
I
there's
thought
a...
Neku was blue.
You don't... Well, actually, she would alternate Neku is black and blue. Remember?
It's all a code inside.
Oh, black and blue! You're like the blues and the tomato of my heart!
I'm still reeling from all these twists and turns. I don't think my poor heart can take any more.
That's one character I definitely miss. Shuto. Shooter. I really would love if Shooter could return, but alas.
I hope he didn't commit suicide when he found out that this game would not have his beloved spinning tops.
Yes, you see, just like a lot of 2000s trends, it ran out of, it became, it ran out of fashion, it became, like, unpopular, and as a result, Shooter just lost his reason to live, so, yeah. And there you go, that was the second Scramble Slam.
Which is funny, because Beyblade seemed to be making something of a comeback these days.
Well, that's the thing,
at
Joe.
least
They
toys
kind of
wise.
never left. It's just a matter of that, these days it's slightly more popular. Anyway, it's
Yeah, you can say that again. Am I right?
I cannot
What
help
else?
but feel we are riding our new comrade's coattails.
Yeah, Beat was definitely the one that kept us optimistic for this one.
That seems to be the running trend with each week. The returning character
also-
from the old game tends to be our anchor.
Remember, like at the beginning of this week, all our trio was starting to really lose morale. So beats positivity actually does help them perk up.
Let's find out.
All right, who we got?
The Wicked Twisters took home the gold in today's turf war.
But they were disqualified because fuck you.
But of course, this game is rigged, yo.
Okay, yeah, no, seriously, the Ruinbringers, I'm pretty sure, did not win the second challenge, so
No.
that would mean the Ruinbringers must have gotten major points from the first day in order to still be on top.
You, they did defeat the target on day 1.
That is true. They did defeat the target in day
The
1.
only day they earned any points so far.
Exactly, my point is they either got mad points from that, or this is absolutely rigged.
That being said, I guess it's time to talk about this, because it's actually an important scene, so... Yeah. Because Kanon actually has a plan about that, as you're about to hear.
Oh, this ought to be interesting.
And you must be the one everyone thought was Neku.
Yep, that's me. Name's Beat, yo. And I'm guessing you ain't on our side. So what?
It's all a matter of perspective.
Oh, Beat,
Really?
chill out. Why?
Hi,
Is there a
son.
rival?
Technically, but the game's done for today.
Uh-huh. That's the only reason, right, Brett?
I see you two have become fast friends. Reminds me of when Nagi first joined the team. You sure know how to pick 'em.
Well, I don't know about that.
So if you ain't here to rumble, then why are you talking to us?
Also, what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Well, you see, I've got a proposal.
I'm sorry, I'm saving myself for another.
Not that kind of proposal.
All 4 of you.
Oh my.
We'd love to hear.
Of course you would, Fred.
Thank you, Fred. Ever the gentleman, I see.
Here's my proposal. Die.
Let me cut to the chase. Why don't we work together?
You're getting erased by the end of this week, aren't you?
Quit?
Like, your team tried to kill
You're
us.
literally signing your death threat with this.
Death flags! Death flags!
So yeah, Kanon wants to start a revolution, because the game is rigged.
But how?
I'm sure the
putting in a
Reapers...
complaint letter.
Ruinbringers in the last place.
I'm sure that no one whatsoever will take issue with that.
Also, there is a difference between a gentleman and a simp.
Yes, there is.
As a reminder that it's supposed to be a community of simpleton.
Don't they deserve it for cheating their way to the top?
It's a bit
Like,
extreme.
yeah.
Don't you think?
A
Yeah.
valid point.
I mean, this game is rigged. At this point, what do we have to lose?
Hold up.
Like, that's the thing. At this point, it's obvious. Like, you know, other weeks,
Yeah.
one could maybe think that, hey, maybe the Ruinbringers were just that good. But think about it. With this game, they've only won the first day. Yet they still had enough points to still be ahead despite us winning this day. That clearly either suggests that the first day had like a butt ton of points, or someone's rigging it in their favor.
Exactly. We'll wait until the final day.
Granted, the suspect list is not exactly too long
The
since
Ruinbringers will be on
I get the
top
feeling
of
Sheba might not be being too honest with us.
Why do I get
Since
the
he's the
feeling?
flipping game master.
Why do I get the feeling this is a trap and the various beauties written on the soul
I
along?
won't let that happen.
Well, either way, Kanon
Even
really
if-
seems to be projecting herself to be the one who's going to die this week.
I mean, even if Kanon is somehow leading us into a trap to us, at this point, we have to do something, because like she does bring up a good point. Playing by the rules so far hasn't gotten us anywhere.
Well, that is true. Last time it happened was with Suzukichi actually, you know, baiting with a bunch of points, and we know how that ended up.
Yeah.
Which leaves you.
Even still, I'll still trust Kanon over Suzukichi, honestly.
Well, my point is to not trust anyone, technically.
Well, the thing is, still, there's, like I said, like playing by the rules will probably lead us nowhere, even, so.
Spoken like a samurai. Thanks, I think.
But yeah, no, I kind of have to agree with Tio and Shiroi. Kanon's showing major death flags, whether or not she's actually legit.
Are you?
Also,
Like,
especially
again-
with the addition of the, oh, we'll wait until the final day, bitch, you're dead. Sorry.
I mean,
It sounds like you're
I
willing to
did.
do anything to win this game.
Like, I will just say this. I expect that by the end of the third week, because yes, I'm expecting there to at least be 3 weeks total.
I like to have fun,
It'll
but
just
I
be
know
us and the
when it's
Ruinbringers
serious.
essentially going
Pretty
at each
much,
other. Which means that the Very Beauties and the Pure Hearts have got to go one by one.
Ultimately, whether you believe me or not is up to you.
If we were to defeat the Ruinbringers leader, would that guarantee another team could take first place?
I can't say.
You kidding me?
But I can say that if taking them down changes nothing,
Then we rebel.
then we're all out of hope.
Yep. Like,
So you're saying this is really our only option?
I'm afraid so.
Makes you wonder how many teams there may have been at the start of this before the Ruinbringers started, well, pretty much keeping the game going
As
non-stop.
we said at the beginning, the Wicked Twisters are kind of a new recent addition, so they've probably been going on for a long time.
yep.
So God, imagine if there were like hundreds of teams. Granted,
Well, no, I get the idea, just them and new recruits were basically distributed between the Pure Hearts and the Very Beauties.
That being said, Dwebs, if it helps you, Rindo is unsure as well.
one thing we do know is
Hold on.
like technically.
Meanwhile,
Clouds gather on the horizon. A storm brews. An unwelcome conclusion hides within the veil of possibility. That's Kai, by the way,
Who
Shirei.
is Kai talking to?
Caution should be exercised toward those around you.
Excuse me?
Go ahead, Shirei.
Yeesh. Would it kill you to give me some good news?
No. I only give fortunes, and I can't guarantee if they're good ones or not. Also, his phone case.
Yeah, it's cute. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do something intelligent.
deal with it.
Hashtag deal
I'm
with
not
it.
paid enough to think.
Deal with it, smiley face. Sloth will not serve you. It is your own actions that speak louder than any words.
Basically, get up your ass and do something.
Is he just like reading off motivational like nonsense? Ugh, you know how much I hate these riddles.
Answer
Yeah,
the
Good. Actually, get good.
answer the riddle.
Of course.
Answer my fucking riddle.
The characters are fortune tellers, Shiri. Of course, there's probably a lot of cut and paste from stuff like motivational posters.
Oh,
I gave you my money, now give me the tea.
Of course.
Is that a usual thing you say, Shirley? I gave you my money, now give me the tea.
No.
We always
Also
just make
real.
our own tea.
Really, Shoki? You paid this guy just to give you the intel?
You know,
That's
it really
cheating.
makes me wonder. Hold on.
The cup overflows with exceptions to the rule. Records of the past lose their meaning.
Yeah, I should probably play Cuphead at some point in the future.
Yes.
Yes, uninvited guests appear before me of late. Also, play the plucky squire.
That game looks very beautiful. Alright, that's enough. I'm out of here.
I wish 2D
I'm
Zelda
not
games
okay.
looked like that.
Plot twist. Shoki is actually Sonic, but a Reaper.
Shoka, just be careful. It's dangerous here, frowny face.
Where
Take
isn't
this
it
or
dangerous?
something. The thing is, that type of game isn't usually my thing, but I might just get it based on the art style alone.
Oh.
Got it? Ciao.
So even the Reapers seem to be investigating something.
They'll need to actually tell you
Tail?
about the meaning. Oh, little kitty's getting her fortune told.
Huh, I didn't know that was a thing Reapers did.
Oh, this guy's a creeper with everyone.
And what about it?
Does he just get off on this? Being a pest?
I mean, he finds other people suffering, I guess.
Probably.
Hmm.
Can't tell what side of things he's on, though. Like, if he's legit, or if he's in on the
Nothing.
scheming.
Just when all the other Reapers seems anxious about the future, too.
Chaotic
not-
neutral.
Yeah, he seems to be the only one who's not anxious about the future. Well, him and Shiba.
Unless
So
he's
Shiba could
secretly
be
the
just
final
putting on a
boss.
face.
Something about those tricky twisters might be setting him off. And then Rindo's ears are buzzing, he doesn't know why.
He has another migraine shit.
Another deep fried vision.
Nah, it's possible, I guess.
Dude, they're the main characters. You should maybe look into that.
Well, they blanked me.
Remember, it's funnier this way. And remember, everyone in the game prioritizes fun over everything.
So
That's actually a good point. I guess canonically speaking, as far as Shoka knows, that he completely blanked her out.
Probably better to keep an eye on those bozos. Not that I'm mad at them or anything.
Sure.
You're mad because they got one over on you.
No.
She lied as naturally as she glumly breathed.
Alright.
Also, one day we'll need to tell you the origin of the Chow, meaning of the Lord Chow.
Sound Surfer.
Sound Surfer.
Down on the fourth day.
Okay, day 4 of week 2.
Wait, green. So is a good look going to show up?
Yes.
What's up, Fred?
Just thinking about what Kanon said yesterday.
You mean Operation Ruinbringers gonna get got? Still don't know much about that lady, but I dig her way of thinking, yo.
He's all
We
about
got
going
so
against the
many times back
authority.
in the day. On
Yes.
each mission as it came. And those Reapers played us like a banjo.
That is
every
true.
damn time.
Yep.
Like, man, you think this game is rigged? You should have been there in the last game.
Yeah, makes sense. Especially given what Kanon was saying. I know we told her we needed to mull things over, but I think we should go for it. What do you say?
Lord
This
Rindo,
early into the week.
we mustn't forget the words of the Sweet-Toothed Reaper.
Yeah.
Stress the importance of discerning who has our back.
Or who wants to stab it? Kanon doesn't seem like the stabby type to me.
Okay, Fred, we get your opinion. Now let's listen to everyone else, please.
Yeah.
If anyone's gonna backstab us, it's the Reapers.
You sure about that?
This game's like the one we was playing. Then the
But
whole
it's
thing's
not.
bogus with a capital B, yo.
Thing? What do you mean?
Oh boy, Rindo, there's a whole story
There
there.
you go.
Shibuya from getting erased.
Seriously?
They said
It
they
was a
used the game
pissing
to search
contest
for
between
peeps
God
on
and his
sites.
composer.
But that's a load of bull.
Yeah, Candyman called it a talent show.
Except there wasn't no fancy prizes. And one wrong move meant Shibuya was done for.
At long last, the dots have been connected.
And the ironic thing is that the one who wanted to destroy Shibuya was technically one of our closest allies instead of the big bad.
When Neku saved the day.
I'd be fine just racking up points.
But...
If doing that meant we could actually win.
Something tells me that's not how things work.
Yeah. I had that feeling
That's the one
too
who
at
taken
this
first
point.
Place yesterday.
Speaking of which...
Speak of the devil.
Today we've been asked to...
Ooh,
Yeah?
unravel
Yes?
the city's riddles and report on your findings.
Okay, Jova. Remember the prologue of Kingdom Hearts 2?
Oh, yes.
The urban legends of Twilight Town?
We're doing this.
Yes.
Basically, just explore the city and have fun.
And there's weird things happening in Shibuya, and we have to discover what exactly these urban legends are.
Are the Reapers gonna steal the ward photo from you too, or something? That still felt very weird.
Actually, this is the scene, I think. There you go, listen here.
I do not inherently despise all who dwell in the light.
Translation, extroverts.
Still nothing.
The world
Yeah, Swallow's still ghosting.
Yeah, Swallow's still ghosting him.
Same as yours.
She means different. But yeah, that's the first thing right off the bat.
speaking, yes.
Nagi has a problem with extroverts.
Are you listening to me?
But she seems like she has a particular thing for there's a specific thing with Fred in particular, because so we'll get that, put a pin on that.
Meanwhile, Rindo is like, well, fuck my non-existent life.
Yeah.
What are we supposed to do?
I'm yet unsure which is the quickest path back to the RG. Or if it is even possible to return there at all. But oh, how I long for the latest chapter of Lestra.
There are better games other than that, I'm sure of it.
Nagi comes back
Go
and
fuck
they,
yourself.
No, I got it. So Nagi comes back and it turns out, oh sorry, we're ending the service.
Like, I'm glad you're not playing League of Legends for a change, but there's something better to do.
So where's we supposed to go
But
to
Tail,
find these riddles anyway?
But Tail, do any of these better games have Lord Tomonami in it though?
I mean, I'm pretty sure Fate. I'm pretty sure Fate, one of the Fate game has, a hunk just equivalent to that.
But she doesn't want just any hunk. But Tail, she doesn't want just any hunk. She wants Lord Tomonami.
Yes.
Well, I guess to be fair, Ryuma in Fate Grand Order does resemble him, so that could work.
Anyway, let's go to Deep Sea Hall.
Yes. Not someone to just tell us where to go like that. Today's mission will be over before we know it.
Fred.
You people keep jinxing it, I swear
Stop
to Christ.
saying words.
Look, I'm just trying to stay positive.
No, stop it.
Foolishness.
Look,
No
I'm
fun
an-
allowed. Be miserable.
Yeah,
Look,
fuck.
I'm an optimist
Oh, so
myself.
so now who's the one being mean to Fred now?
Now that I think about it, yeah, we did not add side quest yesterday.
Well, that's because the Scramble Slam tail. The Scramble
We
Slam.
know that saying these things is going to kill you.
I keep forgetting that because of the Scramble Slam, you don't get a side quest. I guess it makes sense, it just feels weird.
Not every day has side quests too. It's not even just the Scramble Slams. Some days do. I get the feeling too they pick the days with less urgency for the side quests. That's the, that's the feeling I get, because this one in particular.
Not to mention, this is we skipped another, not skipped, but we went. This is on 2 days after, so which means time travel is probably involved again in this. So I guess that also matters too.
Intriguing, is it not?
I guess we'll wait and see.
As a reminder, our actions from 2 days ago meant that the whole therapy session for that poor, guy's lover, which was still alive, but did not happen. Jeez.
Then that's the harsh truth of the Reaper's game too. Alright, see you for the next part, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.